He mightn't be lighting up the box score, but Jets quarterback Zack Wilson keeps getting better. So let's take a look at the All-22 and I'll show you why you should be optimistic about number 2. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? It's Luke here from Play Like a Jet, and we're back in the film room with another All-22 breakdown. And today I thought we'd have a look at Zack Wilson's performance against the Eagles. Because for the third straight week, Zack protected the football, he gave the Jets an opportunity to win the game, and he outdueled what most people think is a higher rated quarterback. Now, the themes I wanted to touch on in today's video are his ability to throw the deep ball, and then the subtle pocket movements and how he's evolving as an NFL quarterback. We're going to start by looking at how I think Nathaniel Hackett should be more aggressive vertically down the field. This rep to Garrett Wilson is a beauty. Coming off the shadow of his own end zone, a huge drive for the Jets, and he throws a dime. But the first thing that jumped off the tape was Zack Wilson's pre-snap recognition. As I let this roll, I want you to notice how Philly rotate from a 2-high shell to a single high. We've now got single coverage, bottom of screen. There's Garrett Wilson. Take the shot. Be aggressive. Zack Wilson does exactly that. And as we let this play go, from under center, Zack Wilson holds the safety, throws with anticipation, and this location is perfect. I want you to focus on how Zack Wilson throws Garrett Wilson open. Freeze it right here. When Zack goes into his motion, separates to throw, Garrett Wilson is still covered. There's not a whole lot of separation, but he understands where this ball needs to go and puts it on the face mask of the defensive back. From the end zone angle, you're going to see the eye manipulation from Zack. I really like the way that he held the safety in the middle of the field. Freeze it right here. Zack knows that he's throwing to the right-hand side of his screen. He knows that Garrett Wilson's the one-on-one, but he prevents the safety from getting over there. Then look how he aligns his base and his feet. This is huge for Zack Wilson. I love how he gets himself in the right position to throw. He's aligned, he's got a straight line between him and his target, and the ball is therefore perfectly accurate. Put it on top of the DB's head, let Garrett Wilson go up and make it. That is a big boy play in a huge red zone situation. Great work from Zack Wilson. More of the same good things from Zack Wilson pushing the ball vertically on this play. We're going to target Tyler Conklin, left-hand slot for the Jets, and again it's the recognition pre-snap. The Eagles are going to rotate. They're going to end up in cover one man. You can see left-hand safety bails. And off the snap, Zack Wilson has the look. We're going to go to our second best target on this little double move wheel. And it's another great ball right on the DB's head. Yes, Tyler Conklin runs out of room. It ends up in an incompletion. But this is a great decision. It's great processing pre-snap. And I love the alignment and the mechanics from Zack Wilson. They may sound fundamental, but these are such important skills. Now, some people have said, why didn't he target Garrett Wilson here? Top of the screen. He's wide open on the slant. They actually have an underneath defender. They drop into cover one cop. He's got a man just in that lane clogging up the throw. So Zack makes the right decision. And once again, guys, the location. Just put it in a spot where only Tyler Conklin can catch the ball. The DB has no shot. I love the execution from Zack Wilson. And one more time, let's watch it at full speed and focus on his mechanics and his alignment. When he goes to throw this football, everything is easy, it's aligned to the left, and he's ready to throw this ball. Unload, uncork, and once again, good location. Growth from Zack Wilson. But let's transition now to an area where I've seen the most growth in Zack Wilson's game, and that's his movement within the pocket. I'm not talking about escapability, throwing on the run. It's subtle movements and slides, getting away from pressure, and most importantly, opening up throwing lanes. Here's a great example against Philly, probably my favorite play. It's very, very simple. As we let it roll, Zack's out of shotgun, eyes go left, finds his target, subtle movement, and it's a strike to Allen Lazard. Now, on reflection, Mark Sanchez said he didn't like this. Why didn't Zack just stand in the pocket and fire the ball? It's very simple for me. I'm going to freeze it here at the top of Zack Wilson's drop. The Eagles are clearly in zone. Number 52's in a hook. He wants to throw the ball to Allen Lazard. That linebacker is reading Zack's eyes. If he threw it from here, the lane, the window is very, very small. So what does Zack Wilson do? He shifts up in the pocket, he moves, and by doing so, he creates a throwing lane. He gives himself more space to fit this ball in, and you know, this isn't bad mechanics. This is Zack out of the pocket being a baller. He can throw it with a 45-degree angle. He can whip it on the move. This is what he did at BYU. This is Zack Wilson, and this is a fantastic play. Don't be afraid to get out of the pocket, open up the throwing lane, and make it easier for your execution. But on this occasion, Zack's ability to maneuver in a muddy pocket is all about escaping pressure and staying ahead of the sticks. This is awesome. On the left-hand side of your screen, the Jets do not do a fantastic job picking up this TE stunt. As I let it roll, you're going to see Tomlinson kind of hangs on to the defensive tackle for too long, and Zack Wilson's got pressure from the end, just screaming straight through the A-gap. I love the understanding. This is my check down. Nothing's open, but he wades up, just that little movement. Look how he slides up in the pocket. He sees the end coming, underhand flip, give Breece Hall an opportunity to go and make a play. 9 times out of 10, Breece is going to break this tackle. He's going to be gone. This is a touchdown. But it's Zack Wilson's ability to understand, once again to process this time post-snap, and the ability to move in the pocket. Really nice play. We're starting to see more of backyard Zack Wilson, the ability he had at BYU, and it is awesome to see. And the last play I wanted to look at in today's review is Zack Wilson on a play-action bootleg. Again, something I think that Nathaniel Hackett should be featuring more and more of, particularly on first down. What jumps off the film? Zack Wilson's ball handling. Off the snap from under center, this looks a lot like Aaron Rodgers. Look at the extension that Zack Wilson gets, the run fake from the offensive line, but as we freeze it right here, look at the impact it has on the linebackers at the second level. We get them to start to wade and slide to the left-hand side of your screen. Great snap. And right here, you could think this is a running play. Zack Wilson pulls it, but now he's got that defensive end just screaming at him. How do you avoid him? He stops, he props, he gets to the inside, and just a little touch layer throw to Jeremy Ruckert. He rolls after the catch, and it's a first down. Very simple play calling, very good execution, but it's again about the details. I like the ball handling, the vision, and then the touch on the throw. Zack Wilson keeps getting better. So guys, there's my review of number 2. I get it. He's not lighting up the stat sheet. I understand. But the development's there from a guy who's the Jets' backup quarterback, and he can win a lot of games for the New York Jets.